guys, it is your hyper upper Ntabi Umxhosakazi, and welcome back to another banging episode of Hot Topics with Ntabi. Example namhlanje kuhleli
Xia Blxck, not Xia.
Jonga.
Xia.
Bengifika nguSia ke sana like okay, Xia Blxck. Xia Blxck abanye lokuxhosa asiyazi TV just so sichazele igama lakho
My
like
real
ID.
name. Yeah, the government name.
Yeah.
So my real name is Isaiah. The full with my name and surname is Isaiah Bethany, and a lot of people start thinking, what's going on? Are you colored? What's going on? Which is, there's a lot of mixture apparently, so I can't really say what is going on. I'm also on that journey now to find out yo, where are we heading with this? But yeah, Isaiah Bethany, and then the nickname is it's private.
Oh, okay. I keep it in childhood, Yako. Tell us a bit more about that. Let us dig deep into
childhood.
Yes.
Growing up, I wasn't really this talkative. I was out there. Like, I was a shy kid, man. But basically, I would only talk to you if you spoke to me. So if you're asking a question, then I would answer. But beyond that, it would be nothing. I've always been into music. It's just that I wasn't really into creating it. Like, there were times where I would listen and just make up songs about how I'm feeling, like just sing it there, how I'm feeling then, and then you put it up. It wouldn't be nothing big. So yeah, man, that's basically my childhood in a summary. I moved to a battle because of the Qurans that was going on. And that time I was young and having to be like the Umxhosakazi with that circumstances around, which is, most wherever you go to, who's like, yo, and then now you have to answer that, and if you're from the wrong hood, then it's over for you. So one lady took me to the battle, and then she had some difficulties with my stepdad, so she didn't want me as a kid to see all that.
That's really
so
awesome.
I had to move to a PE with my aunt, my mom's sister, which is where my brother was, which is, we haven't been together for a while. So for me, it was like, yo, finally I'm seeing this dude again. It's been a while. I've been missing him. I have a lot to tell him. Like, where have you been, bro? Boy, we need to catch up. So yeah, that's my life in summary. Then I came back this side. And then, boop. Started getting into music groups because I was really scared of like not really scared, but like, I don't know, I had a fear of like being in front of the crowd alone or recording alone.
Okay.
That's it.
Basically, we kind of.
Yeah.
Hi, hectic. You're very much out there, Ngok.
Yeah, I had.
Actually, look at me. Look at me.
Yeah, I had to learn from that because from those groups, I feel like it was all about developing a personality and the characteristics about what kind of a person are you, because basically the people I was with there were things I would feel left out on Black Group, because now we would make music together, and they knew about, okay, here's the hottest right now, and I don't mean to kiss my own ass, but here's the hottest right now.
I bet yourself,
he's the hottest now in the group, because I remember how I got into the group was we started in Anzeka with this guy that actually I grew up with, but we've been away for a long time, and now nobody to Sinitibana, you're all grown and you don't recognize the other one. So I've been hearing about this with and also in his dope. So I couldn't wait to meet this person, and that time it was all about to prove your worth, you need to go in a battle. So we were rapping, and then me being hard-headed, because now I grew up, I first started with freestyling. That time I didn't make sense, and then I developed the skill when I got good, and then I destroyed the kid there, and then like the group saw me, and then they were like, nah, you should definitely join us. And
wait, you said you what? Yeah, I said love for the people in the back. Say love for the people in the back.
Them hurdy.
I love the energy, guys.
I was so there. I got into the group. Fast forward, I came up with the name for the group. Like, it's basically for them, it's like I was God at that moment, because like whatever I came up with, they would respect it. So if I said this is the name for the group, then everyone jumped into it, yabo. And then like songs, normally I created songs that time, and they would feel me like, yo, that songs. But I guess it's just when you have love for something, you don't really see it as you having to do it effortlessly because you're
like
really good at
it.
it.
Kind of
Yeah.
That's awesome. Ooh,
that's how it is.
I love
that's
that. So was it how young were you, or how
I was around 15.
15, damn.
I was around 15.
Yo, guys, start early, guys. Yo.
But don't feel the pressure, guys. Like if you feel like, don't do it because Ubanban is doing it. Do it because you feel like you're comfortable for it and you're ready for it, or else without blow up, boy.
Yo, that is yo. I love that. I'm a comedy design. What exactly inspired you to do music? Because you kind of just went into it, but I want to know like what inspired you.
So normally in like the 2000s, my brother was doing music, and he was dancing at the same time. But at that time, I feel like I was more in love with this dancing side because I wasn't really tapping into the music side. So I would always go to these competitions of his and like watch him do his thing. And I remember always telling myself, but I want to do that. I want to be on stage just like him, and like I want people to look at me with that respect.
Yeah.
And then I got to know more about his music side, which is I got to see him more active on the music side, which is, you won't believe, he was actually interacting with the Amifakuka Kulu that time and stuff. So I was young and she was shed a lot, but still at that time she wasn't Amifakuka, but with demand at that time. So I watched and I was like, damn, this is interesting, but I wasn't really into it, even though I would make my own songs. Let's say if I was sad, I would just like make up a melody and I'd start singing that song, and then you put it up, and then some other day when I'm feeling happy, I create. I got to that point, like I was really obsessed with music. When you know that small Nokia is that blue and black, I would like, there's those ringtones my sister.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I would sing along to that. I would make a song. I'd have my boom outside, and then I was like, yo, it was like a performance, and that actually uplifted me because
that's so awesome.
And normally I do that when there was no one around, and it's like the confidence was amazing. It's like at this point you are living the dream. There's no one that can stop you. You're like, you're there. You're doing this thing. And then when I got back to Cape Town, I got back to Pero. That's when I got into doing it, being in love with Umxhosakazi, writing it, and like in my own lyrics and creating. That time, but I was still doing it to people's beats, like let's say, because I grew up listening to Chris Brown, and I always imitated.
Oh,
I always imitated.
Now that you say that, I actually get the vibe. Like,
I was that kid. Even in primary, they called me Chris because there's this thing when Loyal came out.
Yeah.
I would like wrap this shirt around me and then have that white t-shirt, and then the sneakers are on. I was untouchable. I was Chris Brown at that time. You couldn't tell me otherwise.
Yes.
So yeah, that's basically how I fell in love with music and actually started creating, and the skill developed over the years. And boom, we are here.
I got your insight within. I love that. Now, when you make your music now, do you freestyle a lot more, or can you and you still continue?
No, I prefer writing my songs because with freestyles, you are most likely to make mistakes, which is, I don't mind it if we're here and we're exchanging verses. Okay, I don't mind. I know, okay, it's a ground of practice. It's a matter of you showing me what you're capable of and me showing you what I'm capable of. Yeah, so yeah, I do freestyle now and then, but I got rusty, but I can still, or just get me in a ring.
By the way, freestyle. Like Justin J, no coffee, no Kings, then because it's right in front of you, because my inspiration is around.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use what I have in this room.
Okay.
Jesus, you're in Colini. Your host, guys. Your hosty. But it's fine. Okay, let's go. Okay. We're out here chilling at Siki's they're wondering how this kid sick is. I'm really sick and I really had the thought and it's really kind of sickening. I see the brother at the door is trying to come in. Look at how I really started. A nigga like me on the map, that's where I'm trying to be. I got Ntabi, she really international, Umxhosakazi. Trying to feel like I'm doing this for my fuzzy.
Hey, issue.
Oh,
This song is actually the first song that I listened to of yours was Broke Bonds. I
Wow.
thought, like in Gasken Delile, literally this is song with my hot water bottle and my blankets and some ice cream. Young and Jindo needs to delile.
Who called us?
Dico, like I wasn't go. So yeah, that song is a lot. You needed like your short description of why you wrote that song and everything. Do you want to elaborate more?
Yeah.
And like why you allowed us, or what made you open up so much to us about emotions as and that kind of thing?
So yeah, at first, man, like when I started music, I was all about being that hardcore rapper, your Eminem, your Stogie T, your Born or Jay-Z. So I was on those vibes.
Yeah.
And then as I developed, like I've always known how to sing, but I never embraced that side of myself. So I was more into, okay, let's rap. This is how the career is. I mean, this is how the industry is.
Yeah.
This is what's going on. Yeah, and I was like, I was more spilled up my emotions now, but I was always afraid of like exposing that vulnerable side of myself to the crowd. Like I always wondered, what would people say? What would people do if I did this? And then with that song, I think it just happened when I was at that point. But shit, this actually happened to me. And the story is, so I got into this relationship, with a church girl. I was a character, guys. So with my mom and this chick's mom used to go to the same church for like some years, and then her mom, like I grew up in front of her mom basically, and my mom knows her, so it was actually easier doing things. So I was at this service, and we were eyeing each other, and then like versus Lucilla, and then like we went to her crib for lunch and we spoke, and then we exchanged contacts. Fast forward, we got in a relationship. We passed a few months, and then we reached a year, and I was like, okay, this is my first time reaching a year.
Yes, congratulations.
And then we went again. Then on the second year anniversary, like I saw it coming. The last month, I was like, okay, I know this is gonna end, but let me try and fight it for so long. It's because in my head I was like, no man, because this can't happen. Like whole 2 years of my life, no, this can't. And like I was fully devoted to this person. Like I gave her all of me. So that's what happened, and then like her mom really loved me, and then my mom is, I don't want to say against her, but she wasn't feeling it,
So and hey guys, one thing about mothers, they know everything, and you don't know how tired.
She wasn't feeling it, but she ended up like accepting, okay, because my son is in love with this person, let me just, so on that second year she was like, so basically we did what we had to do in each other's lives, and we gotta go now. We can still be buds and stuff. We still talk. I was like, bro, you don't understand. We can't just be buds. You can't just tell me that after me being born, and it's gonna be hard for me to see you like that. And the funny thing is, I saw it coming because I saw some stuff on social media, and I was like, okay, I know where this is going, but let me try and fight it for the sake of me loving this person. So that was love, guys. So I invested myself in this person, and then it ended up, and I was like, damn. And I think I did a song for this person before that year, and then I sent it to her, and she was like, yeah, she's feeling it. And my bro's like, oh, how can she? The bro's like, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand.
A whole song.
And then when it ended, it took me some months. Actually, it took me a whole year to get over her, and I was like, shit. Because I thought it was okay, let me just play cool, but I'd find myself going back to social media, checking what's going on. And then, like, I was really in deep. And then when I heard the beat of Broke Bonds, I was like, shit. Immediately, that whole storyline came back. And for me, it was like when I was singing that, I'm like, thank God that I've seen it. It was like, thank God that I've seen that thing early coming, but it was like, you know, when you see something coming and you know how it's gonna end up, but you're in denial, hoping that it don't really happen the way it's gonna be. Because people told me, they were like, yo, yeah, and it was elders. I was arguing with my elders. Oh my God, they were like, yeah, it's teenage love, but eventually it's gonna end. We've been through that. I'm like, nah, this is not gonna be like your regular relationships. We're gonna go far. We're gonna get married and all that stuff. And then they were like, when it ended, I didn't even like. My mom doesn't even know until today. So yeah, because she warned me, and I don't want to be that kid. Because normally she would tell me, oh, what's it feeling? And each time she says, like, whenever I go through, but she would still come and like check on me on WhatsApp, and I'll be like, and I'd always make sure that she knows that, yo, you hurt me, bro. And she's like, damn, I'm sorry, I made you feel that way. And I was like, no, it's cool. I just wanted you to know.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Because I was at that point where I wanted to hurt her the same way she hurt me, but then I was like, man, this is not gonna be me. I shouldn't allow her to change me. Because like when we are those type of people that you invest yourself into people, whether it's friendship or relationships, you invest yourself in a person so much that they take it for granted, where they don't really see your worth. Because now it's all about even if I fuck up, I'm just still gonna come to me.
That's true.
So for people, you guys should learn from that. Like, you should value yourself more. And I feel like I've been battling with that a lot. Of like loving people more than I love myself, because I don't know. It's like I fear being lonely most of the time. It's like I'd rather have you hurt me than you leave me. Yeah. So it's been that situation. So that's how
a lot of people can relate.
Yeah, both why I actually wrote ones, because I feel like, man, there's some things that artists fear talking about. They don't want to. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be Xia Blxck, I have to stay true to the nature. I don't care how it turns out. I have to explain what people go through, and people were actually relating to the song. Because from the kids I get on with the bus, and they'd be like, yo, damn, bro, like, it speaks to me, and I've gone through that. I'm like, really now? I thought that, because there's some things you feel like, no man, I'm the only one going through this, and then Gandhi, it turns out there's a lot of people that are just waiting for you to like bring it out, for them to be comfortable to also come out. Yeah, that's the. And also,
with some songs, there's some songs that you just don't know how to word your emotions, and then creating songs for situations that people go through, then it's like, damn, this is exactly how I'm feeling, and it lets them like let go and break down. And like let go of that emotion.
And it's easier for them to let go, because now they know, okay, no, actually this person also goes through. Yeah, so that's the background of Food Pro Buns. It's a long story, guys.
Yo, that's really hectic. And I love that you're being true to yourself a lot, and like you're choosing to be that authentic person. You'll show your feelings, you'll do this, you'll like, I also hide it just for the sake of a band.
Yeah, for the cameras, because
yeah, no, I love that. On ever, now in 5 years' time, 20 years' time, ever reaching out into other genres?
So, like, I like exploring. Like, that's my thing, because even Upro Buns, it's like, I don't know what genre should I say it is in, but like, I like those soft feels, and because I've always listened to Rihanna or Beyonce. People would call me sissy for that, but actually, and I grew up playing with girls, so for me, and that thing, it comes back, was a Morphe and stuff like that, and I'm actually glad I proved them wrong, and surviving that. So the sounds I'll be doing in the future, I can't really say. So basically, if I love it, then I'll definitely go with it. Okay. And if it complements me, or if it challenges my creativity,
then
I'll
before we get into your EP, which artists would you like to work with in the future?
Locally or nationally?
Or...
Okay, so locally, since childhood, my inspiration has been, I don't know if you know who Tony Nitch. So yeah, it's him basically. And then nationally, damn, it has to be one of my inspirations. Nasty.
Okay, sure.
And then youngster CPT. There's a lot more on the list, and then I want to work with Amanda Black, Amifaku. Yeah, Amifaku, and then basically I want to tap into more of the singers side. And then Elaine, you.
Okay.
That's my soulmate, guys. She doesn't know it, but we are together.
Yay.
Yeah.
But as long as you keep on manifesting, eventually it's over.
And then internationally, it has to be my idol, Chris. Chris Brown.
No, I mean you can't not. You cannot not.
I mean, I can already see that music video. We both dancing there because this guy, he's really like inspired me, and especially in dancing. Because mostly people that know me on stage, they know about Nasa. Yeah, so it's Chris, Kanye West, Drake. And then I want to go to Rihanna, Adele, PNB Rock. Who else? Whitney Houston.
Well, that would be a bit awkward.
Jamie Foxx.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a list and a half.
Yeah.
But you'll get there way too. And
yeah, I've already made my first already on the EP, my international USA.
Okay.
We did it. Yeah, we did.
Okay, I
first
see
step,
you.
First step.
Let's go. So speaking about the EP yako, what kind of vibe can you expect from it?
Basically every vibe. So I tapped into my old self, which was the rapping.
First the EP's coming soon, and then the next post was the EP's cancelled. That's above you. You're sorry. And then Chiki. E-track list.
So basically, it wasn't a stunt, that I can say. Even though like it wasn't a stunt. That I promise you, it wasn't a stunt.
Got to go put your mind games.
No, I'll explain the whole thing. So, even though like as soon as I cancelled, like people started cancelling. I was like, what's going on with this? What's going on? Because the first thing there, let me take you through the whole EP process this year. Xia Blxck announces he's dropping an EP. Boom, boom. Same week, Batman, I'm going to be dropping an EP. Boom, boom. I'm going to be dropping an EP. Boom, boom. I'm going to be dropping an EP. Okay, fine. About 2 months later, Xia Blxck drops the date. Boom, boom. Same week, people are dropping the same date. And I'm like,
do you think it's because artists are just so aligned and so like, okay, thinking in the same wavelength in Don's opinions that actually just like, no, this is a bit messed up.
And then I'm gonna take it to that also. And then boom, Xia Blxck cancels his EP. People are cancelling EPs. And then I'm like, but I didn't cancel because of that. So basically, artists, I don't know if it's minds that think alike, and I don't want to make it like it's all about me. But there are some artists that I know, they just basically trying to outdo me and stuff. But Ntabi is gonna drop his video on Friday. What time is she dropping? Okay, I want to drop after her because I know. After that, people are already hyped. They entertain and stuff. I also wanna. Let me drop at the same time as her. So that's how artists are, and most of the artists is like, especially Kazi, most of the artists are trying to compete with each other, which is, competing is good, it also brings out the creativity to be larger, because now I can't be weaker than Xia Blxck, if he's doing so much, then I have to outdo him, but there's also the negative side where people are just having pride, they're trying to be better than Ubanbani, they're trying to outshine Ubanbani, which is, it ends up being bad for them. But
and
anyway,
for everything in general, because then nizasebenza njani, or how are we gonna help each other,
And then the EP story, I had a mental breakdown because most of the time, every month, and I'm that person that's open. If I feel this way, I will post it, not wanting to receive a pity from people or wanting people to feel sad for me but it's like I've always been that open person, so for me it's like putting my feels out there so that people know I don't filter anything, I don't fake it. And when you hear a song from me, then you know, no, this is what I like, this is the same person I said with. So I had a breakdown, and then I remember that day, everything was just going south, and it was like in the week, and Friday I'm dropping the EP, I think it was Wednesday. yo, I was crying. I was crying. Like, why is this happening to me? What's going on? What did I do to deserve this? And people started asking Krishna, yo, what's happening, bro? What's happening? And I was like, no, man, I'm not in the right state of mind to be dropping an EP because I'm not going to give it the attention it needs. One. So I think later that day I announced about it's cancelled, and then people, yo, my DMs, bro. My DMs, I know you can't do that, bro. And then there were people that are normally used to me, because normally I'm that person that makes people laugh, and because I say a lot of crazy things about me, I speak a lot. So people were like, no, man, it's my first time seeing you like this, and I don't like it, because normally you're the person that's making us laugh and stuff. So now seeing you like this gives us no hope. So like, no, man, I'm just not ready. I'm not in the vibe to be dropping an EP. I can't drop an EP like this. Let me collect myself. And then my team spoke to me also, and they were like, because I was also at that point, I was fighting with myself mentally, spiritually, because I was like, yo, maybe let me just drop this thing, get it over and done with, because it's been causing a lot of stress also. And then people, my friends and team advised me, but said, yo, man, don't drop it if you're not ready. Okay, don't drop it if you're in this state of mind, because it's not gonna work out well for you. I will wait until you're fine, and then do it. So I really appreciate everyone that supported and understood. I even spoke on my Nancy status, but okay, guys, I'm really grateful for whoever wished me well and stuff, and whoever reached out, because artists battle with these things and they're not gonna be open about it. It's just that, because I don't know, people are gonna think, okay, he just wants attention, Lona, and all that. Whereas I'm that person, I'm a softy kid, so they need to understand. But okay, most of the times I'm gonna open up whether I'm sad, because when I'm sad, I post about it. When I'm happy, I post about it. And there's that thing was of, no, don't show your haters, don't. Well, I want them to see what I'm going through, so that when I'm there, they know he deserved it. He worked for it. As much as we can hate him and what, and then there's people that are also gonna be able to pick themselves up looking at my story. Okay, wait, because I actually went through this and I watched him go through it, so I can actually do this also. So it's basically trying to show people that you don't need to fake your feelings or hide your feelings to be accepted. If people love you, they will accept you the way you are. It's not about you having to be this happy guy and what. Because most of the time, if you see me at events, you'll see this jolly Xia Blxck, and you see me from a distance. I'm solo, I'm always active and stuff. So that always happens when I'm in my space and I'm alone. There are times where let's say I'm with you, and then I'll grab a moment quickly. So nobody here will mean it, like, fuck. And then when I'm at the front, the grants are on. So that's what happened to put the EP, guys.
That's a lot. Emotional roller coaster.
But we're bouncing back, so people can still expect the EP.
Do you have a date for it yet?
For now, I don't want to promise people yet, but it should be, I guess, in this month, because this month is also special because my mom's birthday is in this month, 16 November. So it's also like, I guess it was also a way of God showing me, but nah, man, you know, because this EP also, I feel like it was rushed, it wasn't like I couldn't give the sound I wanted and all of myself onto it, but it's something, at least it's listenable and you can relate to the songs. So you can expect it in this month. I'll probably drop the date about in a week's time.
Okay, awesome. So in the EP, which song would you say is your favorite and why?
My favorite is, I think it has to be number 6, Cold God. So on that song, I'm basically speaking about, okay, why does he I feel like it's just owned me. Why does he watch me go through the things I'm going through, And then so the concept is all about, somebody please call God, put him on the line. I want to talk to this guy. And then there's a line where I say, you probably think that I'm hating. I barely see you. I wanted Gina, I wanted to be more like, I wanted to be more Christ-like than, I wanted to be more like Christ than Mike. Yeah, but so there's that saying was about basketball is boy. I want to be like Mike because that's the idol of basketball. Yeah, but so I wanted, because I also play basketball, but it was also a thing of but I want to be more like you instead of my idols, boy. So it was because there's Ntabi. So the hook, it actually goes like this: put it on me, all I see is memories. I'm playing, I'm trying to find closure. I'm closer to all I'm set to gain. No God, and then that's how it goes, boy. So that's what Xia Blxck has been going through.
Oh, I'm excited. I am very excited, guys. I feel like I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna be dancing on my bed, just listening to the whole.
So it's like basically the roller coaster you said I was going through. Yeah. That's what's in the EP.
Damn. Okay. So guys, just be prepared. Have your tissues here. Have your ice cream here. Have your wines here. Have your Bible here. Yonking Yonking. Okay. And Xia Blxck, what can we expect from you in 2022?
2022, I don't want to say much, but I guess I won't be that active because after the EP, I'm gonna have to deal with myself emotionally and stuff because I didn't have space for that now because it was a lot of shows and a lot of like focusing on the music and stuff. So I feel like I need to work on myself next year, but maybe there might be a chance where I'll drop some things. Yeah, but so I feel like
just something so we don't forget my corner.
So I need more time with myself. Man. Yeah. But yeah, I'm for sure. I think I must be dropping next year. I have to, even if it's once or twice. Just to give something more.
That's so awesome. Yes, you sound like such a self-aware person. Like, I love that because guys, a lot of people don't look out for themselves and they just go to using substances rather than dealing with the emotions and figuring themselves out. Like they just
because I don't want to like end up as the guy that blames cocaine or liquor for my mistakes or because I feel like that's what people do. They go to drugs and blame the drugs for. Whereas you've got yourself to blame. Because at the end of the day, you're still in control of yourself. Whether you like it or not, whether it's going south for you, you're still in control.
Yeah, that's awesome. So do you have any last words for the people, for us?
Focus on your dreams. No matter what happens, it doesn't matter what you want to be in life. And obviously there's gonna be some negative side to it, but it's all about how you maneuver it and how you work around it, and do not fake your feelings for anybody. Be true to yourself. It doesn't matter how much friendships it costs you. Don't sacrifice yourself for anyone else.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Xia Blxck. Where can we find you on social media?
On Instagram, it's Xia_Xia_BlxckZA. And then on Facebook, it's XiaBlxZA, which is same spelling, XIA, and then BlxCK, then ZA. And on my Twitter, I feel like I've been locked out because I forgot my password. So I think I need to create a new one.
Nah, guys, no, right now, and clear it out. Guys, you do not need to make 25 billion accounts on an app. You just press forgot password, they'll send you an email.
I did, and
you reset your password.
There's a problem because I created password. No, I know my email password. I created it with a number the account, so I don't know why am I finding problems with creating because now we're so hard on that account. Yes. And I having to start over.
That's heartbreaking.
It is. I felt like I lost a piece of my heart that day and what's going on? But God, what is this?
Yes. Which one is this one?
But I guess it like everything happens for a reason. And I feel like I wasn't like ready for the other social media sites because basically Facebook, it's something I feel like it's more like like estrato, where you see everyone interact with everyone, like and then like Instagram or Twitter, it's more like a working place where okay, I'm at work now, so you want to talk prices, let's go.
Yeah. Speaking of that, where can people, if they want you for bookings or for a verse on Tontons, who can they contact?
They can contact me on my socials, or they can contact Wayne Cabin. That's my manager. I actually have like a management team all day, so it's basically it's Wayne Cabin or Lukanya Napagati or Lu Kanye, it's LUE, and then la Komi Pezo, Lo, and then Ibn Kanyo, and then Tsatsai. So basically, all these guys.
I'll have all the links down below, guys.
Yes.
Do not
So
worry.
that's the people you contact if you want to reach Xia, or you can DM me straight up. Yeah, well, but guys, you need to understand there's one thing. Oh, I forgot. For the event organizers, guys, do not take advantage of artists, no matter how hungry they are. Because I've seen, like, even my last event, I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to be bashing people.
Yeah.
But the last event, I ended up canceling because this guy wants us to sell tickets. Yeah, well, fine. And then he tells us, if you do not sell these tickets, then you are not performing. And remember, you're not even getting paid for this, né? And he's going to be paying these well-known artists with those tickets. So for me, it was like,
that is so unfair.
Aren't we all artists? So
exactly.
That's why I was like, I feel like normally I would be, back then I would like jump for that opportunity. I was like, okay, let me just because I was hungry. At that time I was hungry, and I was also being beaten by that pressure about, nah, you're not hungry enough if you do not accept this and stuff. But now I feel like I'm more aware of what's going on about it, especially the music industry. And I guess if you want your respect, you have to show them, okay, yo, this is how I am, whether you like it or not. Because I feel like artists are more into about saying, oh, I've got 5 shows today, I'm doing the most, and that's the pressure I bet artists, which is because they want to be seen, man. To them, it's all about being in front of people. They don't really know what's going on in the background. These guys are making checks of you guys. I mean, the last event I went to, not the last, but it was last year. This guy made like, 139K in the night. Yeah, bro. And artists didn't get paid.
Yeah.
And he had an after party. Even an after party, people still needed to pay 100 rand to enter. Yeah. Which is, he didn't mention that on the tickets or the posters.
So then a lot of people arrived.
People ended up sleeping on the streets, like 8 gardens in town.
Because
we left immediately after the show, and I was like, shit. So I guess from all my past experiences with those things, I guess I don't want to say I have pride, but the cool and it's at that point now where I'm like, it's either you take me as I am or you don't. Because I've worked so hard for myself, and I'm literally like, I'm also trying to grow my fan base, and I've met new friends now that my fans, I call them friends. So I've met new friends that are actually supporting me, and they want to see me at these shows. But then the problem is, these bros are not they're not paying, and now I'm not going to sacrifice my career and skills and hard work for that.
You can't allow yourself to be exploited as well. As much as you want something is ours, but don't let yourself
I've always been like, for me, it's always been about that, being in front of people, because they take advantage, because artists, they're hungry, and they have, and especially they take the ones from the hood, because they know those ones, they won't ask too many questions. Because they're all about, okay, it's all about the craft, this is what's happening, we're moving, people are going to be there, people are going to notice me, I'm going to be that guy that's going to be praised on social media. It's not even about that anymore. It's all about perfecting your craft. When the right time comes, you will get recognized when the right time comes. But as for now, I would rather get no bookings at all, because I mean, people starve, artists starve, we need to eat. We need to eat at some point. So guys, don't let any event organizer take advantage of you.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Facts on facts. Okay, you guys, thank you so much, beauties, for being here with us and listening to Xia Blxck story. And guys, it's Xia. Do not ever make the mistake again, Gogo. There is live
I'm suing
evidence.
them now. I'm suing them now. Yo, I think I need to charge for my name.
No, you must.
I need to charge.
Guys, you have
The
heard it.
first pay is on you. Because you also. You also.
So let me guys, please defend me here because
She got my name wrong. She came late.
No, but the thing is,
She came late.
I'm except for that.
I was late
I asked
also,
you
but I came earlier.
If we're both late, then surely...
She's later. I'm supposed to arrive here.
Okay.
But she's professional, guys. I mean, she's doing the most. I love her craft.
Yeah.
Make sure you support Yawo, because I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are been taken for granted. Yawo, like, I really appreciate the platform that you've given to me. It's a lot. You might not notice, but it's a lot for artists having to get platforms as in, because it's not everywhere that you get exposures. Because some YouTubers would rather have you on 5K likes on Facebook and more than like 5K or more Instagram for them to like, because they also want that traction. They want abundance of views and subscribers, which is, I really appreciate you for being a humble person and basically just coming through for the hood, man. I really appreciate it.
It's a song, guys. You have to just help each other.
Oh, guys, this is my sister, my fit. We created the bond, so
man.
if y'all wanna come through, talk to the boy. The boy is big paid. Now I'm joking, guys. I'm joking, but
like, subscribe down below. Go give Xia Blxck a follow on all social media.
Somewhere around here. That's what they always do.
Somewhere around here, but don't see balance about comments, guys. Somewhere around here.
Around the corner.
And also do find me on all social media as Ntabi _Umxhosakazi and on Twitter Ntabi_X. Ciao.
X. Let's go. Down, and then I remember that day, everything was just going south, and it was like in the week. And Friday I'm dropping the EP. I think it was Wednesday. I was crying. Why is this happening to me? What's going on? What did I do to deserve this? And people started asking Krishna, what's happening, bro? What's happening? And I was like, no, man, I'm not in the right state of mind to be dropping an EP because I'm not going to give it the attention it needs. So I think later that day I announced about it's cancelled, and then people, my DMs, wow. But then I know you can't do that, bro. And then there were people that are normally used to me, because normally I'm that person that makes people laugh, and because I say a lot of crazy things morning, I speak a lot. So people were like, no, man, it's my first time seeing you like this and I don't like it, because normally you're the person that's making us laugh and stuff, so now seeing you like this gives us no hope. So like, no, man, I'm just not ready. I'm not in the vibe to be dropping an EP. I can't drop an EP like this. Let me collect myself. And then my team spoke to me also, and they were like, because I was also at that point, I was fighting with myself mentally, spiritually, because I was like, maybe let me just drop this thing, get it over and done with, because it's been causing a lot of stress also. And then people, my friends and team advised me, but said, man, don't drop it if you're not ready. Okay, don't drop it if you're in this state of mind, because it's not gonna work out well for you. I will wait until you're fine and then do it. So I really appreciate everyone that supported and understood. I even spoke on my non-secret status, but okay, guys, I'm really grateful for whoever wished me well and stuff, and whoever reached out, because artists battle with these things and they're not going to be open about it. It's just that, because I don't know, people are going to think, okay, he just wants attention, Lorna, and all that. Whereas I'm that person, I'm a softy kid, so they need to understand. But okay, most of the times I'm going to open up whether I'm sad, because when I'm sad, I post about it. When I'm happy, I post about it. And there's that thing of, no, don't show your haters, don't. Well, I want them to see what I'm going through, so that when I'm there, they know he deserved it. He worked for it. As much as we can hate him and then there's people that are also gonna be able to pick themselves up, looking at my story. Okay, wait, because I actually went through this and I watched him go through it, so I can actually do this also. So it's basically trying to show people that you don't need to fake your feelings or hide your feelings about to be accepted. If people love you, they will accept you. It's not about you having to be this happy guy and what. Because most of the time, if you see me at events, you'll see this journey from a distance. I'm solo, I'm always active and stuff. So that always happens when I'm in my space and I'm alone. Okay, there are times where let's say I'm with you and then I'll grab a moment quickly. So nobody there will mean like fuck. And then when I'm at the front, grants on. So that's what happened to put the EP, guys.
That's a lot. Emotional roller coaster. So in the EP, which song would you say is your favorite, and why?
My favorite is, I think it has to be number 6, Cold God. So on that song, I'm basically speaking about okay, why does he I feel like he's disowned me. Why does he watch me go through the things I'm going through, And then so the concept is all about, somebody please call God, put him on the line. I want to talk to this guy. And then there's a line where I say, you probably think that I'm hating. I barely see you. I wanted to be more Christ-like than. I wanted to be more like Christ than Mike. So there's that saying was about basketball is important. I want to be like Mike because that's the idol of basketball. So I wanted, because I also play basketball, but it was also a thing about I want to be more like you instead of my idols. So it was because there's so the hook, it actually goes like this. Put it on me, all I see is memories. I'm playing, I'm trying to find closure. I'm closer to all I'm set to gain, oh God. And then that's how it goes, So that's what Xia Blxck has been going through.
I'm excited. I am very excited, guys. I feel like I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna be dancing on my bed, just listening to the whole
So
EP.
it's like basically the roller coaster you said I was going through. That's what's in the EP.
Damn, okay. So guys, just be prepared. Have your tissues here, have your ice cream here, have your wines here, have your Bible here. Okay, and Xia Blxck, what can we expect from you in 2022?
2022, I don't want to say much, but I guess I won't be that active because after the EP, I'm gonna have to deal with myself emotionally and stuff, because I didn't have space for that now because it was a lot of shows and a lot of focusing on the music and stuff. So I feel like I need to work on myself next year, but maybe there might be a chance where I'll drop some things. So I feel like
just something so you don't forget my corner.
So I need more time with myself. Man. But I'm for sure. I think I must be dropping next year. I have to, even if it's once or twice. Just to give something more. That's so awesome. Yes, you sound like such a self-aware person. I love that because guys, a lot of people don't look out for themselves and they just go to using substances rather than dealing with the emotions now and figuring themselves out. Like they just because I don't want to end up as that guy that blames cocaine or liquor for my mistakes. So do you have any last words for the people, for us? Focus on your dreams, no matter what happens. It doesn't matter what you want to be in life. And obviously there's gonna be some negative side to it, but it's all about how you maneuver it and how you work around it, and do not fake your feelings for anybody. Be true to yourself. It doesn't matter how much friendships it costs you. Don't sacrifice yourself for anyone else. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Xia Blxck. Where can we find you on social media? On Instagram, it's Xia_XIA_BLXCK. And then on Facebook, it's Xia BlxZA. which is same spelling XIA and then BlxckZA then ZA. Now I'm joking, guys. I'm joking, but
like, subscribe down below. Go give Xia Blxck a follow on all social media.
Somewhere around here. That's what they always do.
Somewhere around here, but don't see balance about comments, guys. Somewhere around here.
Around the corner.
And also do find me on all social media as Ntabi _Umxhosakazi and on Twitter Ntabi_X. Ciao.